Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, I actually took a shower for once. My hair's not all greasy or gelled up. This is camera good. It's not straight, but that's okay. It's like me. It's like 6 beer Jesse. Definitely not straight. Let me go ahead and begin this stream by addressing YouTube. YouTube, Google. This stream, I am going to be abiding by community guidelines 100%. With the exception of the cigar. I know that puts my stream in limited status, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I smoke tobacco. I smoke cigars. That's fine. Perfectly legal tobacco. Now, yes, the stream is about an individual, but it's not bullying. It's not harassment. I'm not saying any disparaging names or making any legal claims or anything like that. All right. I'm just asking questions. I'm asking questions. And these questions derive from a certain video that is not allowed. A certain video that this person does not want to exist because it paints him in a bad light. It's factually accurate, this video is. But if I were to put it on a stream, if I were to put it on my YouTube channel, it would be taken down with a false flag. It would be taken down under some sort of excuse, either harassment or bullying or whatever, when it's not that. It's not that. It's video evidence of what looks like maybe some sort of creepy behavior with someone who would now be an adult, but who was then, I think, 16. That's it. I mean, that's really what I'm looking at here. You know, that's the question is, what does StyxHexenHammer not want people to see? Why is it whenever you put up the video of StyxHexenHammer, what appears to be, let me word it in a more tactful way. I gotta be careful, YouTube. I gotta be careful. Let's just call him a very passionate fan. Let's just call him a very passionate fan. Now, there's videos, or a video of StyxHexenHammer being a very passionate fan of this Stell Bell, who was at the time 16. And he would constantly be, as a passionate fan, be first and be commenting very consistently in a manner that seemed like he was interested in something. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I can see how people can get that opinion, but I don't know. I'm not going to make that allegation or that claim. It just, to me, what seems weird about it is why the video is not allowed to exist. What's going on there? Huh? Why is Styx so afraid of it? Especially when in that same video, you have Stell Bell claiming that she talked with StyxHexenHammer, though she also claims that she doesn't know him, but also then claims that he has good character. Okay. You know. So, if anything, the video seems like it would dismiss, it would refute the weirdness around Styx's little obsession with this Stell. So, yeah, a couple questions here. Why does StyxHexenHammer not want you to see this video? The other question is, was StyxHexenHammer really a very passionate fan of Stell Bell when she was 16? What was he doing? Was he trying to teach her the ways of Satanism? Maybe he was. I couldn't tell you. Maybe maybe they talked politics. Maybe he was impressed with a 16-year-old's view on politics. Okay. All right. Non-bullying, non-harassment, just asking questions, not putting any allegations out there. Okay. Not putting any claims out there. Just asking what's up with the weirdness, man. What's up with the weirdness? I'm going to play part of that video. I am. These parts of it are worthwhile to see. Or maybe, should I play part of this video? Because, like I said, the channels that had this video up, the video has been flagged, been taken down, the channel's been purged. Kaiser, I guess would consider him an associate or friend, a YouTube friend, I suppose. Kaiser Hertzen, he had a video on there on his channel, and it was flagged for violating community guidelines for sexually gratifying content. Wow. Now, this video is about two people, StyxHexenHammer 666 and Stell Bell. One of those two people would have stake, would have a reason to take that video down. It could be them directly, or it could be an orbiter. Could be a very passionate fan of theirs. Uppercut Grandma says, "Hey, homie, remember when Mersh Zocos tried to call Styx a pedo based on faulty materials?" I'm not calling him a PEDO. That would be an allegation. That would be an accusation. No, I'm not calling him that. What I'm saying is, there is a video there of him being really seeming to be a super fan of Stell Bell. And for some reason, he doesn't want anybody to see that video. For some reason, it's like that video is not allowed to be seen. What's going on with that? I'm not making any accusations. I'm not making any claims or any allegations here, okay? I'm asking the question, why does Styx not want that video to be seen? Why does he not want it up there? Is it because of Stell Bell? Oh, is there no problem there? Okay. What about the cross-dressing? And would that be a problem? I, as a very progressive individual, I suck a dick daily. Make sure I do my community dick sucking daily to maintain a very progressive mindset. Styx, if you cross-dress, just come out, bro. Just come out. Like just Google StyxHexenHammer 666 cross-dressing, and you'll see the images. You'll see the videos. It's clearly StyxHexenHammer cross-dressing. Which, Styx, I mean, hey, you do a really good job of cross-dressing. I mean, you pass. Like, a couple shots of Jameson in me, I would be like, I don't know any different. People in the chat, you might say otherwise, but Google StyxHexenHammer 666 cross-dressing, and Styx does not mean bullying you or shaming you. In fact, if anything, I'm praising you. It was a pretty good cross-dress. Very convincing. Nothing is being implied. Uppercut Grandma. Nothing is being implied. I'm seeing a super fan. Okay? He was a super fan of Stell Bell. What's up with that? I don't know. Maybe they talk politics. Maybe they talk politics. But the bigger question there is, why doesn't he want that video shown? People say it's faulty evidence. Faulty evidence? Are you kidding me? It's literally like videos of him commenting and like obsessed. That's all it is. There's no like images or any sort of sex tape or anything. At least not that I know of. It's just a video showing that StyxHexenHammer is a frequent commenter at Estelle Bell's stream or channel. That's what it is. The implication is what? If you could apply all sorts of things with that. You could apply that maybe he's just a big fan. Maybe he likes her politics. Maybe he's impressed that there's a young woman that seems to be, I guess, woke, or seems to be, I don't know. There's something about her that he likes. Maybe it's what she talks about. Maybe he finds her to be very brilliant. And I'm being real. I'm being genuine here as I say these things. I don't know. I don't know 100%. You know, if there was a video of me, okay, yeah, let's compare this to other people. If there was a video of me, of Mr. Deadman DT, constantly in the comments of a underage streamer, some 16-year-old girl, wouldn't you guys have questions about that? Right? Let's be fair here. Let's be fair. If there was a video of me constantly commenting, being the first one, and constantly being engaging in, and especially the comment section, with some 16-year-old streamer or whatever, some of you guys may ask questions about what's going on with that. What do you do with that? Be like, I was impressed by what she said or whatever. I like the game she was playing or whatever. My personal philosophy is don't even do that, right? Because if you know the streamer or content creator is underage, don't even interact because it's kind of like it doesn't look good. There's no way you can make that look good. Even if everything was fine and dandy and on the up and up, it's hard. You can't make that look good. That's probably why Styx doesn't like that video. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it was Ethan Ralph. If it was Ethan Ralph obsessed with who? What's that 14-year-old girl's name? Shit, her name escapes me right now. Because he had that situation. But let's just say Ethan Ralph was obsessed with some 16-year-old streamer channel and was constantly commenting in the section, being like, "Oh, I'm impressed by what you talk about," and saying things that seem kind of weird, like some things are really worth waiting for. Having sort of a lot of comments that are very complimentary, but seem like maybe a little too complimentary. If that was Ethan Ralph, we all know we would be jumping to a certain conclusion, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we? And Upper Gut Grandma says, those are also addressed to Mr. Medical concerned with authenticity, the validity of the screenshots. The screenshots are pretty valid. Like in that video, it looks pretty valid there. I mean, the screenshots look pretty valid. I mean, it's zoomed out. It's zoomed right into it. You see it right there for yourself. Like I said, you could watch it if Styx wouldn't flag it down. If Styx or his orbiters wouldn't flag it down. It's not Style Bell flagging it. It's either Styx or one of his people. Guys, the Streisand effect is real, man. When someone doesn't want you to see something, you have to ask yourself, what's going on here? What is this? And Uppercut Grandma, it's funny what you say, but if it was anyone else, if it was Ethan Ralph, you would not be so skeptical. Skepticism is good. After all, I definitely don't want to imply more to what is there. Just asking a question here. What is up with this? If Styx wants to entertain that question, that'd be cool. That'd be interesting. Like I said, if it was me, oh my God, if it was me lurking around some 16-year-old thought on that channel, it would be bad business, right? People would be saying things. You guys would be saying things. Someone would be bringing up to my attention, oh, why was Mr. Devin doing this? If it was Mundane Matt, I'd be like, why is Mundane Matt lurking around some 16-year-old, content creator, It does not look good. Does not look good at all. So that is the fact, though. That video is very real. In that video, like I said, I can't show it here due to concerns that it would be flagged because someone doesn't want you to see it. But it shows you the channel. It zooms into the comments repeatedly. If that was Photoshopped, the guy did a great job recreating a YouTube window layout just fine, complete with a screenshot and everything. Zooming in repeatedly of Styx. Let me watch it here. We'll go over some of the comments here. I mean, it's little stuff. It's little stuff. Like I said, I'm not trying to imply anything. It's just weird how this video is taboo. Can't talk about it. You can't stream it. Here's part of it. Let's fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it live. Let's just do it live right now. It's still fucking cold here in Texas. I'm fucking shivering, dude. This is a screenshot of when the video was taken down. Now, this video, the original title was that StyxHexenHammer supposedly did something. I'm not going to repeat that. Okay. Supposedly did something with the girl on Facebook. And they were friends on Facebook. They were friends on Facebook. That is true. Let's see. Okay, so it starts off. Remember Internet Blood Sports? Remember that? Oh, Styx was pissed. He is pissed. I think I'll play this part. You know what? Let me play this part.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Let me just explain briefly. First, ROTC Media has been making hit pieces on me.
By the way, I don't really care much for ROTC either. I mean, dude, I have no allies in this. I am a lone fucking wolf in this shit. I'm a lone fucking wolf in this shit. The only friends I guess I have in this would be PPP and Godwinson. And I think the only reason why they're friends with me, sort of, is because they know I don't talk to anybody. And they know I'm not going to fuck them over. I mean, if they do something silly too, I'll talk about it as well. It's a free game. But I like what Styx says here.
Jaworski and others for some time now, for a couple of weeks, and they're treading on extremely thin ice. No, trust me, dude, you don't want to fucking play with me.
Don't play with StyxHexenHammer. He's going to cast some hexes on you. He's going to cast some satanic spells on you.
You realize how much money I make? What I can do? You fucking realize that, dude?
That's definitely a threat there. Oh, okay. We'll stop it. We can't show the rest. We can't show the rest of the video. Okay? Because it's taboo. You're not allowed to see it. The rest of the video is over and over again zooming into his comments about how he's, like I said, some people were making these allegations before, these accusations. I don't know if they're true. I don't know anything about that. I didn't see this transpire in real time. I don't know, right? I don't have a definite proof. If there was something there, I'd definitely talk about it. It does look weird why any grown-ass man would be in the chat of some minor. That's weird. Like do you play with kids in the playground? Do you, as a grown-ass man? No, because it looks weird, right? The only time you should do that is if it's your kid, right? Come on. Let's see. It's kind of like grown-ass adults hang around high school. Hang around the high school. What are you doing, man? Why are you doing that? It looks weird. Does not look good at all. Let's see. I'm going to read some of these comments there. Let's see. It's difficult to maintain civility when the lame... Okay. So he talks to her about political stuff. Okay. Oh, man. And there's some people messing with her. I would read some of these comments, but they're pretty bad. Oh, and Stel Bell knew who Styx was. The weird guy that talks about the occult. And yeah, he's just constantly there, like around her channel, her videos and verse and things like that. Let's see. I mean, I've seen this video several times. I'll tell you one thing. Like I said, I didn't see this transpire in real life, in real time. But from what I've seen so far, I have not seen anything that's conclusive that would really put the preponderance of like, yeah, something definitely happened. I don't know, right? My main question is, why isn't this allowed on? Like, why does it constantly get flagged down? And if it is Styx doing it, which I mean, who else would it be? It'd be Styx or some orbiter, or like, I mean, that's who it would be. It wouldn't be just some random YouTuber, right? They wouldn't care. And they're like, what's going on? They wouldn't care about this at all. If it Styx, it's like, well, what's going on there? I mean, I thought he's like a free speech bro guy. I mean, there's nothing in here that's like damning. In fact, if anything, he could easily spin this around and be like, see, no proof there of any malfeasance or whatever. See, nothing to see there. Nothing to see at all. Instead, he wants to flag it and take it down. Like I said before, if any other content creator did that passionately, you guys would be like, what is going on with that? It's kind of like when Ethan Ralph would take down stream after stream in real time, or Ethan Ralph and Co., I should say, because Gator probably involved and other people probably involved. All the streams were happening. They were taken down in real time with PPP and Godwinson and all of them because they're talking, making, dunking, dabbing on the gun, making fun of him. He didn't like it. Just take it down. Take it down. Oh, what's the reason? What's going on? PPP ruffling feathers? You know? Now, what's going on? The people who are talking about this stuff, showing these comments, ruffling some feathers? No, I could see someone be like, oh, you know, it's smear, it's libel and stuff like that, you know, because the implication they're trying to say that he's a certain thing I don't want to say here because after, like I said, I'm not making any accusations or allegations here. There's nothing conclusive in this video. What you see is that he likes to be in the chat. He likes to be in Stelbell's chat. And you have this Jaws like music playing. Oh, here is... Okay. There's a comment there that makes it seem like he was waiting for something. The reason why he was there was waiting for something. I could read it. It's a paragraph. It's a long paragraph. Wise words, patience. You also... Okay. I'm back up a little bit. A person named Leaf's married? Mirage? I don't know what her name is. Wise words, patience, like you also stated during your live broadcast yesterday, is indeed the greatest virtue. Styx, it's obvious you are infatuated with this girl, Stella. It's also pretty obvious that this girl, which caught you emotionally off guard a few days ago, made you almost take a long hike through the fields to sort your thoughts, heal your mind. But it didn't really end up that way. You came back not too long after. She is perfect. Her looks, her bright and unique mind, the embodiment of a Patrick Nagel painting. I personally feel that you guys fit together, but I wonder if time for now is on your side. And his reply to that is... perfection is worth waiting for. Now, I mean, the implication of that is what? That he was wanting to be a friend until she's of age. Okay. What is that? It could just be... That's a very gray area, isn't that? Some could say, call that a certain G word. Kind of goes with brushing your hair. You know. It goes with hygiene. Was it that? Or was it he just wanted to be a friend and share politics and philosophy? Big brain things. Big brain things that I wouldn't know anything about. Maybe you just want to share big brain things with Stella Bell. And then, when she turns of age, like, hey, want to come on over? Nothing wrong with that part. That part's legal. That part's on the up and up. Nice. Technically speaking, legally speaking, as soon as they're 18, perfectly legal. I don't have a problem with that part. Have to wait 2 years. Be friends for 2 years. I don't know. Not going to do any further speculation on that. After all, I don't have any videos or anything. I haven't seen anything that shows of any other questionable things. Just that. You know, the accusations of what the uppercut grandma was trying to say could be implied of certain accusations. A P word. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna make that allegation, the accusation. I don't see that. Do y'all see that? I don't see that. Maybe just want to be friends with a 16-year-old. What's wrong with that? Can a grown-ass adult be friends, BFFs, internet friends with a 16-year-old? How do y'all feel about that? How do you feel about that? I do find it funny. I pretty grandma and mom's ravioli going back and forth. Keep it going. It's fun. And uppercut grandma. If this was Ethan Ralph, you would be singing a different tune. You'd be sounding very differently. You would. That's the thing. My thing with StyxHexenHammer 666 is I'm surprised that he actually cultivated a conservative following. When, I mean, especially when he thinks traditional values. What is it about Styx that says traditional values? He's a libertarian, a lolitarian, really, because like free speech, unless it makes fun of me. Okay, that's kind of funny. And the stuff about Satanism and the occult, it's interesting, but also, I mean, I find that stuff just kind of like a joke. It's a fucking joke. I'm not impressed with that stuff at all. I say that I literally have a poster behind me, and that's Satan is your friend. It's a book as a joke. A bunch of horror stories put together. An idea of Satan being your friend and telling you to go do horrible things. You know, my grift, you want to call it grift, isn't horror. And satanic imagery is pretty strong there. But that's all it is. You know, I'm not going to tell you the ins and outs of Satanism, how it's going to improve my life, improve your life, or whatever. You know, I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. But Uppercut Grandma at the same time does have a point in the question of, is there new evidence? Is there new stuff coming up? As far as I could tell, no. Which is why I'm not putting any allegations there, any accusations, any of that stuff. My main question is, why doesn't he want you to see this? He's either embarrassed by this, or what? He's embarrassed? I mean, I could see how it could be embarrassing for a grown-ass man to be friends with a 16-year-old. It doesn't look good. A 16-year-old girl, I should say. It does not look good. The optics of that is not optimal, right? Could easily be framed in various ways. Is he embarrassed by the cross-dressing videos? I hope not. The Styx could probably do more of that. That'd be hilarious. See, part of me wonders if he's actually more embarrassed about the cross-dressing thing. Do his audience know about his cross-dressing stuff? I imagine they would have to. There shouldn't be any shame in that. I cross-dressed for a bit for Hard Talk Radio for the Deadman Stone podcast. I thought I made a very convincing, busty blonde that was addicted to pumpkin spice. That shit, I don't know if he's really embarrassed about that. I don't. The way he handles himself about the occult and stuff, I don't see him being embarrassed about that. So if he's not embarrassed by the cross-dressing stuff, then what would he be embarrassed by? Why does he not want it up? Smear? Smear of what? It's not outright saying of him of anything. Like I said, the whole video, if you watch the whole thing, you could easily get out of it. All right. It refutes the little questions, I suppose. After all, in the same video, there's a video of Stell saying that, you know, she talked with Styx and thinks he's an upstanding guy. All right. I'm loving you guys in the chat. That's funny. It brings laughter when you guys go at it. Just keep in mind, like, I see both sides here in a way. Mom's Ravioli has suspicion, he has concerns, whatever. He has doubts. He's going on a conclusion. Uppercut Grandma's jumping onto another conclusion. It's like, okay, which one's it? I don't know. And that's not even a joke or a bit. I seriously don't know. But like I said, the main thing for me is, why is it so taboo? You know, why does he want to be like, you know, no, don't talk about it. You cannot say that word. You cannot show that video. I will find that video. I'll find that video and I'll take it down. For all sorts of reasons. Like, I understand it's embarrassing to cross-dress. And it's embarrassing to interact with the 16-year-old. But that's all it is. It's just embarrassing. Just embarrassing. Is that enough to take it down? Is that enough to be bothered to the point to where you got to take this video down no matter where it goes up? I mean, I heard about this. The reason why I learned about this was because Kaiser had this same video on his channel, and his channel got fucked because of this video. Because of this video here that I'm looking at, and it's on this YouTube channel called well, I'm not gonna say. It's on Ethan Ralph's YouTube channel, but this videos can be taken down again. This video gets taken down left and right. I gotta say, Styx knows how to handle. He knows how to handle his shit. Whatever happened, if there was something, we're not gonna know about it because he knows how to purge his shit. And he didn't purge his shit by doing some sort of satanic ritual. No, he did it with action. His threat on the Kumite back then was funny. You know who you're messing with. I have money. I make all sorts of money. It's like, they think these internet guys care how much money you make? They don't give two shits about that. Razor Fist could have taken a lesson, should have taken a lesson from StyxHexenHammer how to handle his stuff, purge his stuff, and not allow, girl drama to take over. I don't know. But the bigger question here is this a smart move? Is this something that, because this is something that you see a lot of YouTubers do, where they will interact with women. In this way, I should just say girls. You'll see YouTubers of various types in the Minecraft community, and creepypasta, internet blood sports, or politics, or whatever. They will interact with girls, 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds, and it's like, why? Why are you doing that, man? Why are you playing around with the kids? Leave the kids alone. It's not a good look. You're not taking them under your wing. That stuff is fucking stupid. I mean, I can think of a couple reasons why they like to mess with the kids. I can think of a couple of reasons. And they're not innocent. But is there sometimes the exception? As someone just genuinely being impressed with the words and wisdom of a younger person, just wanting to bask in their knowledge and share philosophy and political talk, or Minecraft secrets, or whatever, or creepy pasta stories, In the Minecraft community, they get the kids to flock to them. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not a good look. Not a good look. I'm just some nobody on YouTube, but if anyone were to heed my advice, it'd be don't, especially do not be a passionate fan of any of these girls. Okay, it's not a good look. It's not going to go well at all. It's not good. It's not good. Whoa. Back up. I didn't realize that. Hold on. I got to be careful here. No accusations from me, but the chat is bringing up some things. Let me be specific. It says, no, dude, he referenced her in his own videos, crying about how they can't be together. Do those videos still exist? Well, I mean, let's look at the StyxHexenHammer. Let's look at this from his perspective. Maybe he's crying. Maybe he was upset because he couldn't share his political and philosophical knowledge and wisdom with a 16-year-old. Right? have coffee with her and chat at Starbucks over how communism sucks and how small government is the way. See? You guys know. You guys know more than I do on this. Because you probably saw it happen. The G word's coming up. Like I said, I would show the video, but I can't. Because he wants it hidden. He wants the information suppressed. Can't talk about it. We'll suppress it. Take it down. Destroy the evidence. It's not there. Nothing to see here. Right? It's like election voter fraud. Can't talk about that. Nothing to see. But at least with that, there's plenty of evidence to show the contrary. With this, all I have is one video that has some interesting comments, but that's it. I mean, if you guys know more, you know how to reach me. If there's proof, we'll talk about it. Most definitely, in more full detail. Everyone heard the story when it was going around. You know, where was I during that? As I was listening to the Kumite quite a bit, I must at that time I think I was doing some work training stuff. I probably missed me. I don't know what I was doing. Could have been that, or could have been when I was restraining adolescents, putting them in seclusion rooms for $10 an hour. So around that time, I was not tapped into internet blood sports at the time. I was listening to other things. But yeah, like I said, guys, like I personally am not making any accusations. Like the big question is, what is up with trying to suppress this video? Because to me, that's like him trying to hide something because he's embarrassed by it or because he's afraid of the information. He's either embarrassed or he's afraid of it. If it's just nothing, it's easy to just refute it with just laughing at it or just not even talking about it or whatever. But, you know, no, instead he just wants to suppress it. Totally free speech on that. Totally free speech there. Get it, Ronnie's lost love child? You're right. Ethan and I are actually related. He just doesn't know it. I didn't get the pig hooves. Okay, I got the slightly better genes. I can handle alcohol slightly better. Yeah, people in the chat will make those accusations. But that's not me, Styx. Don't flag me for what my chat says. They have concerns. They have questions. And I know what your answer would be. Something along the lines of it's a smear. Some lines that the information is inaccurate, it's not truthful. So what? You just suppress it like that? You just don't have it removed like that? What's not true about it? What's not true about it? Yeah, I wouldn't expect any real genuine, honest talk about it. Just deflection. Deflection and gaslighting. That's what I would expect. Hmm. Yeah, so I'm curious. How do you guys feel about the YouTube community guidelines in this part? Because see, the other question here, the other part of the stream is, so StyxHexenHammer, assuming that it's him or one of his orbiters or someone, will use YouTube guidelines to oppress or suppress this information from getting out. And the claim of being bullied and harassed. Okay. I'm StyxHexenHammer, I'm being bullied. That's fucking lame. I mean, maybe it's just how I was raised or whatever. It just seems pretty pathetic. Oh my God, some people on the internet are saying mean things about me. They're jumping to conclusions about my association, my frequent comments in the Stellbells on Stellbell's YouTube channel, and they're also making statements and accusations or claims, whatever. They're implying things from my videos where I was crying about not being able to get with her. People say things on the internet. Shit. Everyone's on the internet's caught a PEDO every once in a while. It happens. People have tried to sue for that and they failed. I find it funny if it is Styx or one of his orbiters using YouTube guidelines as a way to suppress his video. I find it funny and hypocritical because Styx will also complain about YouTube guidelines and how it hinders his channel and how it affects him. He'll talk about how Google's not allowing him to talk about this. YouTube's not allowing him to talk about this. He has to censor what he says. He has to be very careful about what he talks about. And he does. He does. You know, he gets heavy into certain political things you're not allowed to talk about. But why aren't you allowed to talk about it? You know? But he'll cry about that. He'll cry about that sort of censorship. I think this information would have gone around better if it wasn't handled by the ROTC guys, because they're a bunch of fucking clowns. I don't know them personally. I don't know. It's just jumped the gun way too soon. But yeah, if you guys have further evidence on this, you know how to reach me. You know how to find me. You could send me videos and any sort of screenshots that you have, and maybe we can have another sort of stream, because right now I don't know. I'm like I said, my big question is, why is it such a big thing to have this video down? Everyone has videos about them of a certain claim, certain accusations, certain things. Okay, whatever. And every time those people that are targeted in those videos cry about it, they're usually laughed at on Kiwi farms. They're usually laughed at. But Styx is treated differently. Styx is treated differently. Okay. All right. All right, man. Styx, I just want to know why you want to suppress this video. If it's not you, tell your orbiters to back off and let the information go. If it's false information, how is it false? What part of it is false? Debunk it. Instead of just wanting to censor it like communist China. Or we don't even go that far. Like YouTube. Like how YouTube will oppress you and say you can't talk about certain things. Yeah, and flagging this sort of video, like I can't even play it. It's not even that bad. It doesn't even flat out. It hints, but it doesn't. It shows an association between StyxHexenHammer and Stell Bell. But it even has her video where she's like, oh no, he's an upstanding guy. Granted, it plays it over and over again, really examining how her eye is like moving a certain way, what's being applied there. There's a lot of suggestion, but it's not outright saying anything. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Oh, because it hurts my feelings, because it's not true. I mean, it's gossip, it's rumor. We're talking about rumor and gossip about somebody. That's what we fucking do on this side of the internet. That's what all of us do. That's what every single one of us motherfuckers do on the goddamn internet. Half of Rant and Chills, half of the kill stream, half of the PvP stuff. It's all about talking about rumors and gossip about somebody else. That's what it is. Drama hour. You can do it to everybody except for one person. Ask yourself why. Anyway, that's about it. I will wrap this up here. I will be streaming later on. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I didn't play the full video. Styx, I don't know if you... I'm not going to even make that accusation. I don't think you are. I have not been convinced that you are what they're saying that you are. Okay? I haven't seen everything. Maybe they've seen more than I've seen. I only heard about this and got onto it because I guess an internet friend of mine, his channel got completely nuked because of the video. And when I saw the video, I was like, that's it? What's worth flagging about that? That's weird. That's how I got involved in this bullshit. My big question, Styx, if you made it this far before flagging the video, is why you be flagging videos, man? Why you be doing a mundane mat? Oh, I was in bad headspace. They're making fun of me. They're making... Man, people would make all sorts of claims about mundane Matt left and right. Say that he's a PEDO. Anyway, Monday Matt flag videos. I was like, oh, we got to get rid of Monday Matt. Okay. All right. Anyway, we'll stream later on tonight. Hard Talk Radio. Gonna have an OnlyFans girl on, and we're gonna talk about horror and talk about probably sexual horror things. So should be interesting. It'd be interesting contrast to my stream last night where I was saying some anti-Coomer things. It is what it is. All right. You guys have a good one.